MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 2, Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 0-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Kendrick has it. And there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is in the air to left. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, not shortstop, Trey Turner.
And the pitch.
Yeah.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Leore. Garcia.
And now for Washington, Leury Garcia. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, a dozen home runs and 33 driven in. Comes in with the changeup and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Fouled off. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Here's Howie Kendrick. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1-0.
Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next from Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Aguilar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Castro has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Matt Joyce now, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Swung on and missed. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's gone 2 for 6. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. Lane 11.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Isan Diaz. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Starlin Castro. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Starlin.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6. The center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Lopez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Zimmerman.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Striding in now for the Nats, Yan Gomes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. 9-1-2 due up.
Pablo Lopez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow roller down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. He flied out leading off the ball game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Corey Dickerson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. None out, runners at first and second. Right back to the mound, could be an easy 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Robles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Miami. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joe Ross.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Nobody out. Runner on first. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. He's ready now. The pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is popped up. Aguilar is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third base.
So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Pablo Lopez. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch. In there, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Grounded back up the middle. Kendrick's got it. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And it's 1-2.
12, 1-2.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2. Hit hard to third. Castro's got it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 5-2. Ready fourth. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. A base hit in his first trip.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Yan Gomes has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So now to the plate, Joe Ross, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And in the bat is Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Now the tag comes down to third, and they got him. Boy, not the cleanest of plays defensively to be sure, but it'll be good enough to get the third out of the inning. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Nationals 3. New inning set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
No strike.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Robles is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's outside. Ball down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order, and it remains 5-3. Digging in and looking for more, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Foul. The 3-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Howie Kendrick is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, 2 gone. So here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're still down 5-3. Roenis Elias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Nationals, number 55, Roenis Elias.
Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th.
Alfaro.
First pitch coming, here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batter, the second base.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Isan Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. No. 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swing and a line drive, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Josh Rader enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 9, Josh Rader.
Leading off the inning, Victor Robles, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Victor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
The 2-1 home.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Anderson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball well outside.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Adam Eaton will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Joyce is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And they'll creep a bit closer. The sacrifice fly makes it a 5-4 ball game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 to count to Trey Turner. Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Leury Garcia lined down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A pause, and the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Winter Strickland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jonathan Villar.
He's set. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Castro is there for it. 2 down. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. One ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyhole.
High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Center fielder, number 16.
Brandon Kinsler takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Victor Robles will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line to the right side, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. Matt Joyce is on deck. And that one right down Main Street. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Softly hit here to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. So striding in, Matt Joyce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles waits on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Yan Gomes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Kinsler, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. 1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Asdrubal Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Daniel Hudson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Daniel Hudson.
All set for the start of the inning. In now, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Yanked on the ground down the line. On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roy, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hudson, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Cooper hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Harold Ramirez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 47, Harold Ramirez.
No balls and a strike to count. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Robles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Miami. This ball game still tied 5-all. Sterling Sharp comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 56.
John Birdie will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 5, John Birdie.
Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Joyce, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Leury Garcia, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The throw to the plate. And a Curly W is in the books as the Nationals walk off with a win.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Washington Nationals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Daniel Hudson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.